Street. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense drives out there to open this game. No surprise, you get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Quick juke. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Putting together a nice drive now to be 1st down close to midfield.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuit.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pump over the middle. It's Willis. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Texas. They grab the early lead. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got him on a crossing route. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Decides to keep it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. The Huskers are in the red zone. The running back here on a direct snap. the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside for defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Third down, out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. A quick juke to get free. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The return against the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And now the handoff. He breaks free. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, look at the quick cut. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's a second and goal play for the offense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the third down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here comes the bunch formation. He's back to throw again on second down. Push and drop back at the 8-yard line. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They finish off the scoring drive. Here comes the point after attempt.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Texas.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
He hands it off from the gun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Nebraska, to put them on top now.
Well, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Grab down the middle. It's Willis. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The Longhorns offense is on the move now. It's a shotgun run call. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Makes a quick grab. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a players into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Can you say methodical and marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence with it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And the Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. Hubbard's team brings down the returner. make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas. A big defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Nebraska, 6-6.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Crucial third down play coming up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The Cornhuskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the pass is is complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. The energy really building that. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, Texas, 24.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks in open space. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an out route. The catch made. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Bring him down short of the goal line. It's first and goal from the 2.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4.
Intercepted in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing